Okay, well, here we are. Step number 20. Richard Branson's Hurricane in the Imaginary World of Kanye West. How to remake the world in your own image. We start off this one with a quote from Ty's first mentor, Alan Nation, and he said, "The definition of an entrepreneur is someone who remakes the world in their own image." And then we kind of transition to someone that's doing that. And there's a quote by Kanye West who says, "I'm Willy Wonka, I'm Steve Jobs, I'm Michael Jordan, I'm Beethoven." You could say a modern day Renaissance man. But certainly this isn't delusional. He's not saying he really is those people. It's simply Kanye picturing and visualizing himself how his life is going to look like. And so really, this lesson isn't necessarily about you becoming an entrepreneur. It's about how you see your life playing out. And we transition to another really famous entrepreneur that we've talked about in a previous lesson, and that's Sir Richard Branson. And Richard Branson started off in the magazine business when he was in high school, and then started Virgin Records. And when he was visiting the Caribbean island, a hurricane came and stranded him and everybody else there, and there were no planes leaving. So he chartered a jet and innovated his way out of the problem. And to help pay for that jet, because he had little to no money, he sold tickets to the other people that needed to get off the island as well. And you know, he didn't call himself a victim. He didn't give up. He didn't pout like a lot of people. He innovated his way out of the problem, like Jeff Bezos says. You can innovate your way out of problems. And through that innovation, he created Virgin Airlines. And, you know, we're reminded that that situation could have represented three different types of people. There's people who make things happen, people who wonder what happened, and people who watch things happen. And Richard Branson was the first type. Instead of watching things happen or wondering what the hell happened, he made it happen. He made a business, and it was also part of the Pareto efficiency. He won because he made a profit. Customers won because he created a really good airline, Virgin Airlines, and also the passengers that were able to get on that flight and get off the island to their families benefited also. So we transitioned into a mental exercise in this lesson by Tony Robbins, and he says, if you were independently wealthy, what would you change in your day? When would you, and you know, this isn't about material stuff. We all know you'd buy a bigger mansion and test drive a Ferrari and that kind of stuff, but this is about the kind of your routine. And the question is, again, if you were independently wealthy, what would you change in your day? What time of day would you wake up? 8 a.m., noon, 5 a.m.? You know, for the 16 hours a day approximately that you're awake, what does your world look like? Who's around you socially? Friends, family, mentors? And really the question is pointing to what motivates you towards your goals. And you should define your world very specifically. And remember too that you don't necessarily need to be an entrepreneur. This is more about being entrepreneurial, because you can still be an intrapreneur and work within another company. But, you know, it's important to be skilled and creative in your natural strength. Ty used the example of a woman that he asked about her Eulerian destiny, and she said it all pointed to being in the culinary arts or cooking. And when he asked her if she was pursuing that, she said, no, I'm pursuing a career in hotel management because there's more money in it. And he said, that's the wrong way to be. There's money in anything these days, particularly when you can advertise through the internet and reach people globally. So build upon your natural strengths again, because this is a practice in being open-minded and not rigid. This is a directional movement. You know, Ty explained how when he was younger in high school, he was really good at basketball, at least on that level. But then when he went to college, he realized he was never going to make it in the NBA. But that doesn't mean he can't be involved in the NBA. He can still be a coach, an owner, a trainer. So be open-minded to where your Eulerian destiny and where your strengths point, because they're kind of general and not exact destinations. But remember too that the process of remaking your life is your life. And this plan is not perfect, but it's better than no plan for sure. But the questions at the end of this lesson, there's kind of 4 questions. What would your world look like in the area for staying healthy? For wealth, where would your income come from? Who would you like to be around socially? And what cause would you be part of that's bigger than yourself? And then kind of a bonus question on this one. What can you tweak right now in your life that will move you closer towards structuring your life like that? Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on lesson number 21. Take care.